Hey everybody, I got a kind of special kind of video this time. Today I wanted to look at something that was a little interesting. It's more out of the norm for what I usually do. Basically all we have here is a program called Lovely Composer, which was put on itch.io by a user. I don't know if it's a game development company or just one person. Let me look that up real quick. Okay. So it's made by, I don't know how to pronounce this to be honest, because it's, I would say 100 games, but it's like 100 games instead of 100. They're a Japanese developer that makes a lot of like pixel stuff in general. I have not looked into the rest of their stuff, but Lovely Composer itself is $7.50 to own. So if you want to play with it or whatever, it's relatively cheap and it's cute. But I wanted to sort of like, without any prior knowledge of how this program works, with my knowledge as a producer, see if I could make something that sounds decent with it. It kind of reminds me, whenever I was initially looking at it, it reminds me of Mario Paint. So let's just get into sort of exploring what's here. You have a piano here. Okay. Mute. Major chord, minor chord. Okay, so okay. So it's a tool. Can you control Z? You can. Thank God for control Z in any program. Let me just be honest. Like, if your program does not have control Z, what are you doing? What are you doing? Make control Z undo, please. Okay. So basically, these, what I just clicked on, you can place a chord. So you could place it here. You can't overlap chords, apparently. Okay. Well, that's interesting. What's plus? Nothing. Seventh. Interesting. I don't know a lot about chords, so ninth, no seventh, no whatever. It kind of add seventh, add ninth, add major seventh, add flat ninth. All that is beyond me. Well, that's not the play. This is like a demo song. So I could be wrong, but I think some of the songs in the game are songs that are basically, they are in other games that they've made. Chill. Next. What? Ooh. Damn, this kind of goes crazy. That was kind of crazy. I want like a cute kawaii aesthetic, but with black background. Not crazy. You know what I mean? I like dark. It's just me. Okay, so in LMS, I got a little some. Let's listen to that real quick. So I'd say the easiest part to start with, honestly, is the arpeggio. I want to transpose this essentially onto this. First off, we're in 115, so I'm going to have this essentially on one screen and then the other one on the other. Okay, so got 115 as a, what you call it, tempo. Oh. What is this? Why can I only do 116? Oh well, close enough. And it's a kind of like a... Let's hear it again. Ba 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 bo ba ba bo. Oh. Right click should be erased, let me just be honest with you. So this one's gotta go. It's weird where the eraser points, like it's like... Look how far away I am from that. You know what I mean? It's very strange. Now, here's the real question. Is there a way to copy, you know? Select tool. Control C. There we go. Sure. I think. Dun. And what's the last one? Probably. Okay, we've done it. It's like on the downbeat of the two. So let's go to, let's get the like voicey one. But then have it like trail off. How do you, can you pitch bend? Nah, it sounds bad. Let's just erase this. Da 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 da. I really wish I could pitch bend. It's got to be an option, right? If I go to a different pattern, I can see. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? How? How is this possible? What is this note? Can we get to that again? Oh, what's this? Oh, I found it. Okay, so the vocal is just a triangle with vibrato. So if we go to this one and then hit... No, not with the paintbrush. Yes. Okay, we got a pretty big breakthrough here. We got some drums. So but the drums stay the same throughout the entire thing, so I feel like if we're gonna go forward, we might as well just get as many of those. And just get this going for as many as I feel like, and then we'll erase as necessary. I like how there's a +2, -1, depending on where you placed it before. Unfortunately, because of the tempo, I can't really replicate the staccato-ness. But sounds fine without it. We've done it. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what else is left? We need like a zoom up. You know what I mean? you can't really do in between sections. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there's a way to get in between the measures. Like, you can't get in between there. So that's unfortunate, to say the least. Unless there is a half step something somehow. Let me see if I can find something that is like half step. So I didn't find anything. The only real option is to tempo up, as far as I can tell right now, and then get in between. However, I'm just gonna do a slide thing and call it a day, because I can't be spending all day doing this. Copy this whole thing. I swear, man, I just want dun 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 dun. Like, I just want I don't know what chord that is. Now I'll change all of that shit to this. That ain't it, Chief. Hey guys, I just wanted to update the situation. Essentially, I've been messing with it for a couple of hours and I managed to transpose the song over. I'm about to show you, and then I have sort of my thoughts on the whole program and the experience at the end. So if you're interested in that, also stay tuned for that, but enjoy the song. Alright, well that concludes my time with this program. It's very fun. I feel like the best part is whenever I start like breaking away from copying what I did make already and started doing other things with it, you know, and like adding chords and stuff and all that stuff. I feel like it would be way more fun for me to just like make something original, which I might do that another time, but I just wanted to sort of like have a clear goal, and that is recreating a song that I've already made in the style of an old game or whatever. Luckily, the exact length of the song was exactly the same as the length that I made, which is crazy to me. I lucked out on that one, but I mean, I guess I could have just been like, oh, how many pages do you need? Add more pages or whatever, and I would figure that out, but you know. Either way, there are some things that I feel are kind of not intuitive. I'm trying to think of what they were at the time. You can copy and paste pages, which is handy and also potentially dangerous. But you have a Control-Z, so it's very easy to fix your mistakes and stuff like that. The pages are interesting. I didn't realize once you activate the Pro here, you can activate volume control for any individual thing. I thought it was all global over here, which, you know, in hindsight, makes everything. What is this? Oh, this is how you get back to the normal thing. Okay, but either way, I'm still discovering new things about it, and yeah, it's just I like it. I think it's cute, and also it's fun to use. So if you're into making music, but like you're not like super feeling like you're qualified to do it or anything, I'd definitely check it out. There's some things that I just know, like shortcut keys, Control-Z, Control-C, Control-V, you know, like general commands that you get with DAWs in general. You will find them here also. I feel like, okay, there is one thing that is annoying, and I don't know if this is just something that I didn't find or couldn't find. I've spent quite a long time looking for it, but basically all I'm looking for is like a half step or something that can go in between. You see how it auto snaps here between these two grid points? I want something that can go in between. I don't know if that's a thing, but if it is, please let me know. If it's not, then please implement it, because holy shit, it would be amazing. But I would suggest, if there isn't a way to do that, then to set your BPM high as shit, just super fast, so that you can fit whatever you want anywhere. I don't know why there's a piano roll mode. I guess it could help you learn to write music on paper, because you can see individually where you're putting the notes. So this might actually be more intuitive to people who are writing music that way. This worked fine for me. It helped me pinpoint the grid, so yeah. I hope that in the future some of these voices can pitch versions of them, because maybe you don't want to get rid of the vibrato, right? So like this instrument, it's like a wobbly, like there's a lot of vibrato in there, but you can't like like with the vibrato. You can't slide with it, as far as I'm aware. Anyways, what I did was I was like, okay, so essentially this is a triangle wave, but it has vibrato, right? So I made the slide, which is this version. It took me a minute to find the slide as well, but the glide triangle makes it glide up or down opposed to where was the last note, right? So since this note was here, it glides up to this note. That's what I did to sort of slide, but I mean, it's negligible. It's not really a big deal. It's still pretty fun. Here's the thing, maybe one more drum track. One more track for drums specifically, because layering drums is such an in-depth, intuitive thing that literally everything else can do, including the NES. So, because you could use samples on top of your actual noise channel. So you have this, right? On top of this, like a quick descending noise on top of your bass chunk. Essentially, it's the same thing as they got going on here. But layering kicks and stuff and snares and all these other things, I can only have the kick here, right, on this entire track, unless I want to separate the kick and snare and then all this other stuff onto a different thing. But then I only have 2 things for melody, which is really bad, you know? I get it. I do get it as far as like NES limitations go, but you got this, which is far beyond any NES emulation capabilities, right? So you're already breaking the rules if you're doing that anyways. So you might as well add at least one more, like 5 channels or 5 parts, so that you can layer drums, I think. Because 3 voices for melodies and harmonies, I think is really good. 3 is like the minimum of melody and harmony, right? You have to use 1 for drums, or you have to use the predetermined drums that you got here, which is, you got a lot, but I mean, people don't really, if people want to get in depth and want to be able to use their own drum patterns, then they got to do it this way. Then they're outing themselves one whole channel. You know what I mean? So I'd say 1 more channel would be good. That's it. That's all I got to say. I hope you guys enjoyed. I like this character. You can have a bunch of them. I don't know how, per se. Make them bigger and stuff. Also, you can kind of like green screen the event, you know? There's this as well, which is also a choice, but you know, but yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one.